Police tape across an Omaha street, the scene of a deadly crash. Tonight, a warrant has been issued for the teen driver that is involved. Good evening, I'm Joe Chiodo. Mallory Maddox is on assignment tonight. Happening locally live at 5. The teenage driver accused of causing a deadly crash back in the news again. WWT6 News reporter Matthew Smith is tracking the latest developments. He continues our coverage tonight from the newsroom. And Matt, a lot of questions surrounding this case.
Yeah, Joe, at the very least, it would seem that Eswin Mejia hasn't been showing up to 24/7 checkouts, maybe possibly even on the run. Now, if you're wondering what those 24/7 checkups are, basically he's supposed to check in to make sure that he's not drinking while he's out on bond. Now, Mejia, as many of you may remember, had a blood alcohol level that was more than 3 times the legal limit when he was arrested. He bonded out just a few short days later after he was booked for vehicular homicide. Now, investigators say he was street racing on a suspended license while drunk on January 31st. That's when he crashed in the back of an SUV that was being driven by Sarah Root. Root died as a result of her injuries. And as you can expect at this time, her family having a very hard time with all this. Now, I did just talk to the county attorney about this case in particular. He tells me that this is just a frustrating situation. They wanted a higher bond. They didn't get that bond. Mejia already now breaking his conditions of that bond that they did get.
We charged him. We want to hold him accountable. We want to make sure that he appears, and we want the public to be protected from that kind of activity that he's done. So it's very frustrating from everyone's perspective.
A client went on to tell me that obviously, since he's already skipped out on his bond hearing, or excuse me, he's already not lived up to his bond agreement, that the bond was obviously just too low. Now, Joe, the interesting part in all of this, his family did actually predict this. Now, back on Sunday when I had spoke with them at a vigil, they told me that Mejia, as they found out, had skipped out on a traffic court hearing back in 2014. Their question to me, if he didn't show up for a traffic court date, why would he show up for this? And obviously their worst imaginations now coming true.
All right, definitely a horrible situation. We'll continue to stay on top of it, Matt. Thank you for that live report. And if anybody out there maybe knows where he is, we want to let you know you can call police right away at 402-444-STOP.